What's going on, everybody? Kwaku here, back with another video on this late night of December 13th, 2021. Real quick, I was working on some final exam stuff and I realized I use Dictation a lot in Microsoft Office to get work done much quicker and also to just streamline my thoughts, just putting it down so that I don't think too hard about it. So without further ado, I'm going to show you how to use Dictation on about two applications, maybe three, probably two applications, Word and PowerPoint of Microsoft Office or Microsoft 365, whatever you choose to call it nowadays. So the first thing you can do in Microsoft Word to access Dictation is basically just have the latest version. I'm using the Microsoft 365 version of Word, so it's always updated, the latest. This tutorial I think will apply to people who are even using 2016 and even before that, 2013 probably is the earliest that this same layout up here roughly looks like. So to do Dictation, you see right here when you open up that ribbon, you can see Office Dictation. Now on Microsoft Word, at least on my Word, the only way you can change the dictate is if you change the system language, which I'm not going to do. So if I hit Dictation, you can see what happens. Right now, I'm going to say a quick line. The quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog. And you can see right there, it typed it out perfectly. The quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog. Now you might wonder, what if I want to put commas in? What if I want to make my sentence more advanced? So let's do that. The quick brown fox, comma, jumped over the lazy dog. So just like that, you see right here, it says the quick brown fox, comma, because I had to say comma, jumped over the lazy dog. So in order to add punctuation and things like that, you have to say it. So if you want to say period, you say period and it puts a period. And I know sometimes you might say in this period of time, period. So let's see if Word is smart enough with Dictation to know the difference between period the word and period the punctuation. So let's try that. In this time period, it did seem to know what I was talking about. It used machine language learning probably to just understand just a little bit. It's not the smartest. It's pretty dumb, in fact, but it really did understand it. Now, there's some other cool things you can do. Let's say you wanted to type out a whole paragraph. So I'll say that quick brown fox line again, and then I'll jump into another paragraph. So this is how you do it. The quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog. New paragraph. I like ice cream, and I just ate some key lime pie. New line. So you can see right there the difference between paragraph and new line. Paragraph created an entire space, like a whole new paragraph should have, to create a new paragraph, whereas new line, it just went to the next line as if you just hit enter. So that's basically, in a nutshell, that's what it is. That's how you do Dictation in Microsoft Word. Now, going into PowerPoint, on the other hand, a little different. You get a little bit more flexibility in here. So I'm going to just click this right here. I know this is very bright for some of you all. Let me see if I can change something. I guess not. Well, bear with it. So what I'm going to do here is same thing. Dictate is under the Home tab. And then you go over and you see Dictate. Now, the cool thing with Microsoft PowerPoint with Dictate is they have a drop-down arrow that allows you to change the language to whatever it is that you want. It's not smart enough to auto-detect language, which I wish that they would pull out in a feature update, but you can change it to whatever language you want. So like if I know Italian, which I know like one word or one line in Italian, I can say Il mio Kwaku. Il mio Chris. Obviously, it thought I said crack, which is not true. I said Kwaku, so what you can go in and you can just fix it just like that. Obviously, I'm not saying question mark. I'm saying period. It's probably how my voice ended is where it thinks that I was saying a question mark. So it probably checks for what your voice sounds like in terms of the pitch level to know whether you want a period or you want a question. So this just meant I am Kwaku or I am Chris. So this has Italian support and a bunch of other languages on there, Thai, Russian, Portuguese, and a bunch of things. If I go back to US English, you can see here, if I say, my name is Kwaku, it's smart enough to, for some reason now, know that my name is Kwaku now. I guess it's because I've typed it out in English so much that it's remembered it. So you can see there that it can do it, and it does the same things that Word does in its context, where if I say new line, you can see that it jumped from here as if you're hitting enter, and it created a new line just like that. So those are some of the cool things that you can do. So if you're a student, or if you're just a technical writer, or whatever it is that you do in your career, or what you're planning on doing in the future, and you want to quickly write out an entire document that is really long, pages and pages long, in dictation, you can do that very quickly using the feature. One thing I will tell you is, once again, it is not perfect. You will have to go back, and I 100% recommend going back in and looking at all the grammar in there, or maybe attaching Grammarly to your Microsoft Office, and that way it can check for those things for you much better. Because in my opinion, dictation on your computer in general, I know it's really good on Pixel phones, but dictation on Windows, at least, it's not the greatest. It's mainly out there just to get your words out, so you can just then work from there on what you said, just putting your words that you say out of your mouth into words on the screen. So let me know what you guys think about this feature. It is in Microsoft Office, and it's really across the entire OS. There's a whole bunch of I could make like a 30-minute video on all the ways that you can use dictation on Windows, but I won't do that. I'll have to separate those things out because that'll be too long. So my name is Kwaku. I got to finish up this final exam stuff, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.